Hello there everybody, how's it going? This is Matt the Tomato right here, and cheers for tuning in. Welcome back to some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing with the Emperor DLC here as England, and you might notice, well, firstly it's the start of a new session, but you might notice that we've gone back a couple of months, and you might consider why on earth that's happened, and basically, at the end of the last session, I didn't save the game. I thought I did, but basically I didn't, and so it's jumped back to the previous autosave before. Luckily it's only a couple of months, because it was May 1476, I had a look at the recording, and yeah, it was about May 1476 when we peaced out with Castile and got the Union. So, having jumped back a little bit here, unfortunately, we are still at war with Castile, but France is about to win the siege of Toledo, and basically, yeah, we were going in here to kill this army was what we were going to do. So I've had a little look back at some of the comments that people have been mentioning. There hasn't been too many, but that's okay. And a couple of people have mentioned to me that I was mistaken with France at the start of the game. So we lost the union with France, and I thought it was to do with the War of the Roses. I thought it was a problem whereby we started the War of the Roses after we finished the war with France, and it wasn't. A couple of very wise people have said, thank you to them by the way, they have said that the reason I lost the union over France is because of the good old-fashioned mechanic whereby when your ruler dies, and you have a PU, when your ruler dies, if the PU's opinion of you is negative, you automatically lose the PU. And so that was what happened at the start of the game there, where we put the Union over France, and then we changed ruler. And so instead of the mechanic of the War of the Roses, when we changed ruler, we lost the personal union. And so I'm a little bit concerned here. Having read all of that, I am slightly concerned that that's going to happen to us, because this dude over here, well, he's 58. He's not, you know, he's not doing too well these days. The unfortunate thing is we cannot abdicate whilst we're at war. So one thing I don't know is if you abdicate, so say I got the Union over Castile. If I abdicate, then do we lose the Union? Because I know that it's a mechanic when the ruler dies, thanks to everybody who talked to me. But is it a thing if you abdicate? That is a very good question. The other thing we could potentially do is we could maybe get our ruler to die before the before this war actually concludes. So I guess one thing we could do then is maybe we could look at. So we had this situation here where we were pinning in Castile. That's correct. Okay, so I want to make sure now, because this is the ruler with our this is the army with our ruler in charge. So I want to make sure. Right, so you're arriving on the 16th. I want to make sure that the ruler is in charge basically from the off, and I kind of want. I need the ruler to die. Basically, I need that to happen before this war is over. Now, he is in charge down here, and I was hoping maybe he would die there, but unfortunately he hasn't. Oh, the Curia controller has picked the Golden Bull, so development cost and tolerance of heathens has been chosen by Genoa, which makes sense. Let's send one army in here to attack this. May or may not be a stack wipe here. It was a stack wipe, okay. I could really do with the ruler dying. Now, either that or, yeah, either that or we take the Union and then basically hope. I don't know. It's a very good question, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So if we take the Union, do we then go and hope that? Right, let's move you back to the mainland. Yeah, do we then go and hope that by disinheriting the heir we keep the Union? Sorry, but abdicating the ruler, not disinheriting the heir. Abdicating the ruler, does that actually, is that a thing? I don't know. Or we just wait for the ruler to die. Might actually, I tell you what, it seems a bit silly now, but might be worth actually throwing him into the siege, because he's got a chance of dying in the siege as well. Austria has been re-elected emperor. Right, Toledo has actually fallen now. Naive relative. I guess we'll lose the prestige. We're going to get an absolute crapload of prestige from pushing this union. So, do I chance it that the ruler might die? Or do I try to peace out and then hope? I don't know. Not too sure, in all honesty. It's a risky one, isn't it, to chance? I suppose maybe we could get him involved over here. Actually, I'll tell you what to do. Let's go over here. Where's the transports? Let's get him involved in that siege. Let's go around here. Let's put him in the siege. Let's, you know, try and get him to die here. Yeah, some of these other modifiers might disappear as well. That's the other benefit. So their opinion of me might not be so bad if I allow some of those modifiers to disappear. So yeah, maybe we hold off a bit here. Unless you see, he could last until he's 80. That's the problem. But maybe I can try and force the issue. Like I can dump him into a siege. I think that's a good idea. If I go and dump him into this siege here, he might just die. I don't know. This is a bit... Oh, Castilla's just gone bankrupt. No, I don't want you to do that. Walk to here. Right, I have an idea here. Right, so no. All the shit. Wait for that province to be occupied. Drop in over here. Go join in. Trying to get him to die. Castile went bankrupt though, so their liberty desire won't be that high if they're bankrupt. So yeah, we can throw him into the siege. I don't know. But it is a risk, isn't it? France asks for help. What do we got here? Oh, we've got Pretender Rebels. Oh god, we're going to have to kill them. Send them golden soldiers. Well, they have to deal with it themselves. Now we'll send them some... send them some things. Right. So, actually what I want to do then is I want to come into here. I might want to quickly switch this around. So, if I move back to here, I can move the leader out, because then I can put him into battle. And that's what I want to do. I want him to be in charge of this big army here that we're going to... Because he has a higher chance of dying in a battle than he does in a siege, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, so those Pretender Rebels are going to take a little while over there. So yeah, if I can put him in charge over here... Who declared war there? Oh, right, okay. Würzburg has declared... Oh, Würzburg has changed their flag. Right, okay. So we group together here... Put Lancaster in charge, go and attack, and hopefully he'll die. Need him to die, for the love of God. Right, okay, so he didn't die. Oh god, he's just getting a battlefield trait. Oh my god. I don't want battlefield traits, I want him to die. Damn it, otherwise we won't keep the union. Right, yeah, this is the idea. I don't want to stack wipe. This is going to take, we're going to take a bit of a beating here. But yeah, I don't want to stack wipe the rebel army. I want to continuously fight them here. Actually, it probably will be a stack wipe now. Yeah, there we go. Right, that's annoying. Maybe I should have sent half the troops in. Right, so again, move the leader back over here. Really need him to die. Right, but he could last another 20 years, that's the problem. I'm just trying to throw him into situations where he would, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to get the Castilian opinion of us high enough either. I don't think we will be able to. We also took a bit of attrition there, which is kind of good. That'll help. Should have thought about that before the comment. I forgot about it. Completely forgot about that mechanic, and I'm really glad I went through the comments section. Right, Morocco taking territory there. Come on, perish. Are there any interesting dispute successions? Right, yeah, so we were looking into the possibility of grabbing Norway as well, weren't we, through transfer subjects. Two of a kind. We don't really need the statesman, so yeah, because we've already got a cheap statesman from Parliament, so let's take the Diplo points here. Come on, man. Seriously? We're going to get the call for peace as well until he dies. Because if we enforce the Union, that's like a minus 400 modifier, so... Oh, I don't know. We'll probably end up losing the Union. I was hoping he'd die in this... Right, yeah. Might make him walk all the way through here as well. Also, probably going to get attrition there. Could send him into a suicide into this army down here, I suppose. Flaming hell. Yeah, because I think if we peace, if we peace out and abdicate, I think we lose the Union that way as well. Pretty sure. But then I don't know, he could last a long time, couldn't he? That's the thing. He might actually last like another 10, 20 years. Which is entirely possible. But then it's going to take us ages to get the Castilian opinion of us back to a positive set. I suppose we would be able to influence them, I suppose, but I don't know, I don't think this is going to work out. I'm thinking I might just take territory. Do we take territory instead? It's annoying though, isn't it? One province to Aragon. But the possibility of the Union is amazing. Do we have the possibility of going in again after this? Because we declared Restoration of Union. Yeah, we won't... We'll lose that possibility. So do I just take land? Because we'll lose the Union straight away. That's the thing. As soon as... If the ruler dies, we'll lose the Union. I think I'm just going to take land. I'm not even joking. I think I am just going to take land. I think we have to. Actually, I might take land that borders Portugal instead. That's a fort as well, isn't it? Well, I don't know whether we can afford to maintain that, but... that's a fort as well, isn't it? Yeah, These are all forts. So, is it worth... I think we should grab a fort as well. Yeah, I think we're going to have to. I think we're going to have to go through sheer conquest here. Because I should have thought about it. I really should have thought about it, but I haven't. So, and let's just go with some money. One province to Aragon because they help. Yeah, I think we're going to have to. Because the risk is we take the Union, we try our best to improve relations to a positive opinion, and then as soon as that happens, our ruler dies, and oh god! Right, you're probably going to shoot me for this. I'm sure you guys will, but we're taking provinces instead. So do we? I think we lose the restoration of Union Casus Belli, don't we? We completely lose it in 1479. Yeah, we completely lose it. So yeah, that makes sense. Interestingly enough, okay, not too bad. Okay, fair enough. Okay, core all. I love that button, by the way. That's an amazing button. Love it. Okay, so we're just going to go through sheer force then. Right, yeah, there is unrest. I was going to say, that was a strange thing. Yeah, there is some unrest. Okay, so we're going to go for conquest instead. Can I not call... Oh, I can't call these ones because they're too far away. Right. Yeah, we're going to go outright conquest of the Iberian then. So Aragon loves me because I gave them provinces. Bit of aggressive expansion and stuff like that, but that's okay. Dear oh dear. I suppose we could get our alliance back with Portugal. That would be okay, I suppose. We do already have a royal marriage there, so yeah, let's go get the alliance back then. We might as well for now. We were at war though, so they might be. But yeah, if we can smack up Castile like conquest-wise, then we might be in a better position. Let's move this 15k stack back to London, because I think in a couple of years' time the truce with Scotland expires, so we're going to want to go over there. So I probably have missed an opportunity there. But then if the ruler dies, then it was probably an opportunity like well taken to actually take land instead. So yeah, maybe. They're Flemish noble. I thought it said French noble rebels for a second. I was like, oh no. Right, so Castile absolutely hates me now as a result of that. So they are probably... because they do hate Burgundy still, so... yeah, I think that was an opportunity missed, in all honesty. I think we could have had a good chance there, but no. So let's start fabricating a pile of claims on Castile then. They did go bankrupt, so they will have a job and a half sorting themselves out for a while. Oh, so actually, we can fabricate claims straight away. So there's only 4 provinces that we can claim for, but that's fine. Although we can use the claims bordering claims mechanic. Of course we can. So I can fabricate claims throughout Castile. So yeah, that could be an interesting thing, but yeah, it's going to have to be conquest, I think. It's not the nicest way to go about it, but I think that's the way we're going to have to go about it. Right, group together. Now, I think I have a fleet randomly stationed somewhere down here, don't I? Yes, I do, yeah. Okay, so let's go and bring you home. Opinion with France is amazing right now. They actually really, really like me. Gawain, Thomas, and the Welsh people. Okay, so welcome addition to the cabinet. Don't need it. Or Wales area gets influential power holder. Let's do that one. We don't need to lose the prestige, and we don't need to have another statesman, because we've already got a cheap one. So, right, 376, even with all our forts maintained, so that's okay. We're making good money here. I think it's a couple of years, isn't it, Scotland? Yeah, January 1480. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we will we'll move into a position, say, here, to get ready to clean up Scotland. And then we might actually go ahead and attack Denmark with a view to bringing in Norway for the transfer subject bonus. I think that's what we're going to do. France and Norway. That'll be okay, because Norway won't be so rebellious. They might not be so useful, but they won't be so rebellious. But also, if we were to annex this, then obviously we get a huge area over here. Gives us a big foothold over here, which is good. So I'm liking that idea. The downside to doing this is that because we've already brought Aragon into a war and Portugal and Castile are friends, there's unlikely to be anybody who's going to attack Castile anytime soon, unless perhaps Morocco or Tunis decided to go for it. Could do, because they did go bankrupt, so they are it's going to take them a while to recover from that. We'll see. But also, I've gone and boarded myself up over here with Portugal, so they'll be a little bit cagey about having a border here. Yeah, huge aggressive expansion, but you know, one of those things. I'm probably going to regret that now. I don't think that. Yeah, maybe that isn't even a thing anymore. Maybe the ruler's going to survive until like 97 now. But we still have France. That's the important thing. So, and France does love me, so which is strange. But as long as France loves me, then I think we're going to be absolutely fine here. So, yeah, and as long as we can keep the positive opinion, then they shouldn't leave the Union. Okay, how are we doing for admin technology here? Annex subjects just expired. Lovely stuff. Okay, we're going to want to pick up admin tech for the next idea set, and it probably, strangely enough, is going to be a military one. I was hoping maybe to pick up either influence or possibly even exploration, but I think we might take a military one here. French noble rebels have risen up. Okay. Might be able to go in and assist with a battle here. Should they might get their army together here. But let's see whether they deal with those rebels. They're only noble rebels. It's the pretender ones that we've got to be a bit scared of, because they can enforce their demands. So, so we got Palencias and more. Right. Okay. So let's look at this strategically here. I'd like to maybe get some claims on some of the Maghreb, but we don't have religious ideas. That's true. So maybe we'll just actually no. Let's just continue going with this here, and yeah, let's just continue fabricating on Castilian territory. I think the French will be okay here. Influenza has spread. Yeah, obviously quarantine the province. They're going to group their army together and go in here. I probably will assist, because we'll get the modifier with them. Okay, I'll attack here, which might convince France to come in. I hope it does. Yeah, here they come. Right. It looks like we were going to win that battle anyway, but yeah, with the French coming in here, I think we'll be in a good spot. So, and they'll like me for that because I'm defending their provinces. So, yeah, I'm a little bit irritated by the. Yeah, I'm a little bit irritated by the fact we couldn't push for the Union there, but that's okay. Is it worth trying to de-siege this, or we'll get the modifier again though, won't we? So, yeah, defended our provinces is a modifier. Okay, and I don't think we get another. Yeah, defended provinces. That's fine. So yeah, let's come and stand in Caen. Leave that army over there. Yeah, these are all French corps, that's true. Then we might get that event a couple of times where we have to give them their corps back and stuff. Right, let's grab Diplo here. Oh, actually, hang on, we're ahead of time on Diplo here, and we've got the colonial range. It might actually be worthwhile going exploration then. It might be. Either that or we go with influence. Influence could be amazing though. Could be. Especially the liberties are in subjects. But no, we could go exploration and try to get colonialism. Although Portugal is well ahead of us. But if we go exploration, having sort of eliminated a bit of Castile here, it'll take them a lot longer to get anywhere. Yeah, they picked exploration, so it'll take them a lot longer to get anywhere. We could maybe go over to the New World. We would have an advantage. It'd just be us and Portugal that would be colonising. Portugal will likely go for the Caribbean, so we'd be interested in the North American side. So do we go exploration? That's quite an early exploration. But I do like the idea of influence to pick up some of this Diplo rep and stuff like that. Also, the unjustified demands is really, really good. I might actually go exploration and then pick a military idea as our third idea group. Because we could also pick a military idea. It's tempted. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Do we go with a military idea or do we go with exploration? Making more Diplo points at the moment. We're going to get, yeah, we're going to get military points here. So we are going to get a lot of military points. So it would be easier to sink military points in. But by going exploration, we are further enriching ourselves. That's a tough one, actually. We've lost the Restoration of the Union, but that's fine. I'm probably not going to do that anymore anyway. I think I'm just going to go in and destroy, in all honesty. We got the Union over France. I'm happy with that. We could definitely attack Burgundy. Okay, the ruler died. So, probably a good choice then to not go with the Union. We would have been waiting a long, long time, and we wouldn't have got the opinion above 25, above negative in that time, I don't think. So no, I'm very, very happy that we decided to go for the conquest route. And this guy's only 20, so we should be able to get a ruler. Personal union on Monarch death, the personal union continues. That's a good tooltip. But also, I don't really want to change dynasty, but it would be interesting to end up with Portugal's dynasty. But no, I'm not too problematic really. Aragon and Austria, we need to get those royal marriages back. So this dude here, actually, he was the one who was improving with France, where we don't really need to do that. So let's make sure we get these royal marriages back here. In particular, Austria could be an interesting one. They've actually got a different dynasty to the Habsburg at the moment, which is slightly interesting, but sure. Oh, they just sent me a request. Okay, sure. Right, and then obviously France is the final one, but we can't royal marry a junior partner, so that's fine. Okay, right. So, in the next episode then, we are probably just going to continue along. In fact, we'll attack Scotland, we'll clear this up, and we might go after Denmark with a view to attacking Norway and picking them up in the transfer subjects. Could be fun, but let's see how it goes. That's it for now. Cheers for watching, guys. This will be myself, Matt the Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series and join me next time for more EU4 and our playthrough here with the Emperor DLC as England. See you later.